What's better than a spanakopita? Put it on pizza. So pizza gone Greek. When it gets to the weekend, I love making spanakopita, but sometimes weekends are just too full. So what's better than a spanakopita? Put it on pizza. So pizza gone Greek. So first up, I'm going to prepare the vegetables. I'm going to finely chop some garlic, squash it with the blade of the knife, and then peel off the skin. Of course, you can crush it if you prefer. Just put that to one side. There's a leek. Trim off the root, and I use as much of the leek as possible. It's perfectly good to use. I just chop off the dry bit at the top, just halve it through the middle, and just give it a really good wash in between the layers. Just thinly slice the leek. We have our Marley Spoon delivery on a Friday, so it really sets us up for a busy weekend. So the next up is silver beet, and I like to use all of the silver beet. I find that the stem is the best part. It's really nice and crunchy. Okay, next step is to wilt the greens. Just a touch of oil. Just want to cook this for about a minute till it just wilts. I want it to retain its beautiful green colour, and I haven't added too much oil because the water on the leaves will help it to steam. Add the baby spinach now. Just going to add some white wine vinegar, bit of acidity, pepper, good pinch of salt. That's all it needs, and will continue to cook on cooling. Just want to drain it in a sieve or a colander. Next step, toast the pizza bases, which I'm making out of Greek pita bread. Definitely want to use the same pan. So I'm just going to toast it for about 1.5 minutes until really nice and crisp and golden. I love the way there's little air pockets and bubbles start to rise up as it toasts on the base. So I've only toasted the top for 30 seconds because the edges will brown further when we put it in the oven. Now I'm going to make a white base. I have some ricotta here, and it's quite firm because we don't want the base to become soggy. A little bit of oil, 1 egg, just lightly beat, and a good teaspoon of dried oregano, salt, and pepper. Give it a good mix, and now it's time to assemble. Get half of the mixture on to each of the pizza bases. Just spread it to the edges, just leaving a little bit of a crust. Now for the spinach mixture. Cheese on top, some feta of course. What would a spanakopita be without feta? Just crumble it over the top. A little bit more oil and some freshly ground pepper. Won't worry about the salt because the feta is nice and salty. And a bit more dried oregano. Just a sprinkle. And that's it. 200 degrees for 6 minutes. While that's cooking, I'm going to prepare a simple tomato and walnut salad, starting with the walnuts. Just coarsely chop. Adds a really nice texture. Some fine ripened tomatoes. Just cut them into smallish chunks because I like to put a spoonful onto a slice of pizza. Just mix them together. Pepper, salt, some of the oregano, and a drizzle of oil. It's nice to have a fresh component with your pizza. That looks delicious. How good does that look? Just a little bit of the tomato and walnut salad. My simple spanakopita pizza.